Good morning, dear students. Dear students, please wear the mask while going outside and maintain physical distance at least minimum 3 feet. It will be very helpful to prevent the spreading of corona disease. Dear students, in the previous class, we have discussed about the different kinds of the changes that will be happened in our day-to-day life. In that, particularly we have discussed different kinds of chemical changes and physical changes. What do you mean by chemical changes? Chemical changes in which the chemical properties of a substances will become changes. Physical change means nothing but so physical property of a substance become changes. That's what we call it as physical changes. So dear students, in this class we are going to discuss about the different kinds of the reversible change and irreversible changes that will be happened in our day-to-day life. In the previous class already we have discussed the different kinds of the changes. In that, the one more very important change, that is we call it as reversible change. What do you mean by reversible change? So before going to know that, I will go and give some examples. Dear children, what happened when the ice cubes will be boiled? So really, as usually, it will be that ice cubes will be changes in the state and it will be converted into liquid state. Same thing, what happened when the water or the liquid is cooled? What will happen? Again, it will be get back into the solid state. Such a type of the changes that what we call it as reversible changes. So reversible changes is nothing but some of the changes can be reversed to get back the original shape, size, etc. Such a type of the changes that what we call it as reversible change. So have you understood the meaning of reversible change? Which means some of the changes that will be happened in our day-to-day life, so that will be again it will be get back its original position. Such a type of the changes that what we call it as reversible change. See, the reversible change will be take place in both the directions. So can you understand this meaning of reversible change? So this reversible change will be take place in both the directions. So I'll give an example now. So melting of ice. So melting of ice, when we are going to heat the ice, it will be changes its shape or it will be changes the state. So what happens when we are going to heat the ice? So again it will be changes its state and it will be forms as it will be converted into liquid or solid state into liquid state. Right now children? So again, what happen if the water become cooled? So or will be condensed. What will be happen? Again that water will be changes liquid state into solid state. Such a type of the changes that what we call it as reversible change. So one more example. I will give one more example. So touch me not plant. Have you touched the touch me not plant? Again the leaves will be fold ups. Right now? So after a few minutes later, it will be again that leaves become open up. This is also one type of the reversible change. Have you understand this concept dear children? So one more I will give one example now. So melting of iron. So what happened when we are going to heat the iron? So it become heated. Or after a few minutes later it will become cool and it will be again that whatever the iron become liquid state will be changes into the solid state only. Same thing, the boiling of water. What happened if the water boils? The water is a liquid state. That liquid state will be converted into what will be happen? What will be converted into gaseous state. So which means during the boiling of water, that liquid water will be changes its position or it will be state will be changes and will be forms into vaporization. Right now children? So after the vaporization, again it will be freezes or when we go to cool that, again it will be converted into water form. Such a type of the changes that what we call it as reversible changes. These are the examples that will be takes place in our day-to-day life. Okay dear children, one more very important concept we have discussed here, melting of iron and boiling of water. What do you mean by melting? Or what do you mean by melting point? So have you heard the name in the previous class also we have discussed what is the boiling point of water. Have you heard these words? So what do you mean by boiling point? Or what do you mean by melting point? So melting point is nothing but the change in state that will be occurs when the solid is heated at a particular temperature. So that's what we call it as melting point. So which means, so for example, if you take the iron only, at certain extent, that when you are going to heat the iron, so at certain extent, that solid iron will be changes in some state and it will be converted into liquid state. So at a particular temperature, this will be takes place. The changing of the state that will be takes place. Such a type of the changes will be happen at a particular temperature. So that what we call it as melting point. So one thing and one more very important thing is a boiling point. So what do you mean by boiling point? So the change in state that will be occurs in a liquid is heated at a particular temperature. That is what we call it as boiling point. So at certain extent, for example, water will be starts boiling at 100 degrees Celsius. So water will be evaporation, which means the water will be changes their states, liquid state into vapor state. So at a particular temperature, like 100 degrees Celsius. So that is type of point at a particular temperature, that's what we call it as boiling point. See, certain extent only this will be happen. At certain extent, for example, if you take the water, in the boiling point of the water is 100 degree. When the temperature will be reaches to the 100 degrees Celsius, the water will be starts boiling, changes their position and changes the state. Such a type of the state we call it as boiling point. So dear children, have you understood some examples of reversible change and meaning of reversible change, and as well as few examples related to the reversible change, and we have discussed about the melting point and as well as boiling point. Okay, coming to the next change, that is what we call it as irreversible change. What do you mean by irreversible change? So in the previous we discussed about the reversible change. Reversible means again we will be get back into original state. So such a type of we call it as reversible change. Irreversible means nothing but some changes cannot be reversed. Whatever the some changes that will be happening in our day-to-day life and that cannot be reversed. Such a type of the changes what we call it as irreversible change. See, in the whatever in the previously we have discussed the reversible change. So in the change is in a both direction it will be happen. But in the irreversible change, this change is only one direction only. It cannot be reversed back or it cannot be get back. So such a type of the changes what we call it as irreversible changes. Some of the examples we are going to discuss now. So burning of stick. So one type of the example for the irreversible change. So what happened when we are going to burn the stick? So at certain extent that stick become as a ash. So we can't able to get back that ash into stick. So it is a one type of the irreversible change. See, one more example is a formation of omelette from the eggs. Formation of omelets from the eggs. So omelette is one of the raw material or the food material that we are extracted from the egg. So we can't able to get back omelette into egg. So it is also one best example for the irreversible change. Even the one more example is the cooking of food. Is it possible some of the ingredients that we are using to manufacture or prepare the food like rice, water and some of the masala items that also we are using to manufacture or prepare the food. So is it possible after the preparation of the food, is it possible get back into the again the raw materials like rice and everything? No, right now. So it is the cooking of food is also best example for irreversible change. Then blooming of flower. So it is nothing but blooming of flower means nothing but so the flower bud will be changes into a flower. Flower bud will be changes into a flower. So it is also one kind of irreversible change. And then one more very important thing, burning of paper. So burning of paper is also one kind of irreversible change. Just now, sir, I will conduct one activity now. Dear students, don't imitate in your home. So I am going to conduct one activity. So one example we are discussing here, burning of paper. So it is also one kind of irreversible change. Just observe it. I am going to burn the paper. So what happened? So at certain extent it will be changes. So ash is coming. Is it possible that we are getting the ash into a rain bag and get back into the paper? So it is highly impossible. It is also one kind of irreversible change. So don't imitate this, dear children. Okay? Dear students, in this class we have discussed about the meaning of reversible change and examples, and meaning of irreversible changes with examples, along with meaning of melting point and boiling point. Dear students, please stay home and stay healthy. Thank you. Jai Shri Gurudev.